Board Game Geek at Spiel 17. I'm sitting down with Eric Winkleman from Comfortably Strange Publishing, and this is your first game.
It's my first game. It's thank you. It's a privilege to be here, of course.
So, I should mention, this is your first game, 21 days.
21
Make
days.
sure you get the name in there.
It took me 21 years to get it produced, I must say. That was a successful Kickstarter, and I got a chance to be here at SPIEL. And thanks to the name 21 Days, I got on top of the list, so it's very busy at my booth now. Luckily for me, so it's doing fine, great response, and I'm really enjoying being here with this baby of mine.
Thematically, what are we trying to accomplish?
Well,
it's
in
21 days.
Absolutely. Well, the story is you have found a logbook, and in this logbook are the stories of some people who got stranded on this island and are trying to get off the island. So they made a raft and they're trying to find salvation, they're trying to be rescued. So there's this little ship looking for them. So they are trying to get the attention of the ship by shooting off flares. But in the meanwhile, their raft is falling apart and more bad things happen. There is this shark looking for them. A lot of sharks are. And there's this giant octopus. Sometimes he wakes up and tries to grab these poor survivors. In this book you follow, there are a lot of events you must relive. And if you make it till the end of the book with at least one person, and you get rescued, picked up by the ship, you win the game. So it's a dice game. It plays in about 30 to 40 minutes. It's not all about luck, because you can take a look ahead in the future. So you know what's going to happen tomorrow. And also there is a part of the day you follow the icons, and in the middle of the day, in the midday phase, it's your turn. So you're going to talk with your fellow players, what are we going to do to get through the day? So for example, this guy over here, this Mick McCoy, he's over here, he has a strength of 6. In the beginning of the game, you roll the dice to find out how strong your survivors are. So it's not fair at all. You could start really weak and lose the game, and you can start out really strong and lose the game. So it doesn't matter at all. It's just half an hour of fun dice rolling. You can manipulate the dice. There are several ways of doing that. Tokens, cards, special animals. There's this.
Yeah, I love some of the character names here. Diva Dinovos.
Yeah, the cruise ship that sank is from all over the world. People from all over the world. So there's a Russian guy, a Dutch guy, a British guy. So in this logbook there are some texts written in all these languages: Japanese, Russian, Spanish. So it's just flavor text. What you do is take a look at the icons, and in the afternoon you decide what to do. So it's a dice placement game. So these are their hands. So you're going to pick up, you're going to look at the locations. Everywhere you see this symbol, this compass symbol, you're allowed to place your die on. For example, this guy over here, he sees a bottle and he wants to see what's inside.
And I'm guessing needs to have a 2, 4, or 6 to be able to place there.
No. After first you place them. For example, he's hungry. He wants to catch some fish. He's going to try to catch a message in the bottle. You need hope to survive. This turtle provides hope. And one space left. Okay. She's trying with a powerful voice to get the attention of the rescue ship. After placing, you're going to activate this location. Then you roll the dice. So here you need 6s. Here you need odds and evens. And here you need just a lot of points. And here as well. Their life will count down. If something bad happens, like the shark attacks or the octopus, for example, this guy over here, this 4 will turn into a 3. It will count down. And by fishing, you can count up again. So it's management of these dice, trying to keep the raft together and trying to make it to the very last day.
Any inspiration for wanting to pick a survival story?
Yeah, I saw this documentary on TV about, I think it was on Discovery, I Shouldn't Be Alive, I guess it was called. It was about these 4 guys in a rubber boat or something, and they were there for, I think 4 or 5 weeks, and they were attacked by sharks, and I think, oh, that's a nice idea for a board game. If it was a wooden raft and the planks would disappear, and they had to survive on a smaller surface every day, what would that do? So I made it a print and play game for the Board Game Geek contest.
Yeah.
But then I met this illustrator, and he was making some illustration, and it got more than I bargained for. So it turned into a 1-to-4 player game.
Wonderful.
If you play solo, this dog is going to help. So he's the crew member. The green one disappears, and it's the dog. If you keep the dog happy, he will do something for you. So if you see its paw,
Yeah.
there's a special scruffs challenge in the morning. So he can bark at the sharks and they will disappear, for example. I'll show you shark attack, real fast.
Well, I actually think we should let him keep him wanting
Okay,
more. For
okay,
that,
that's okay. Thanks anyway.
But if you guys want to check that out, that is 21 days from Brian. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Remind me.
Comfortably Strange
Comfortably
Publishing.
Strange Publishings. Thank you again for letting
You're
us take a
welcome.
look, and congratulations for getting your game published.
Cheers. See you next time.